Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Bleach Brave Souls. So tonight, 1000 Year Blood War Round 7 does drop, as well as the 1000 Year Blood War story. So I should probably actually get to the CFYOW story in time for it, right? So today what I wanted to go ahead and do, we're just going to do a couple of episodes of the CFYOW news story that came out a little while ago with the actual Halabel, Baragon, and Tokinata was the batch. So plenty of stuff to go ahead and check out. I don't think I got very far into the book. I don't even know if I remember reading through Luffy versus Grimmjow, which is kind of a thing. So I don't know how much of this chapter I'm going to remember, honestly, or even know about, because I kind of stopped in the books in a really weird way, because I'm waiting for the actual releases in summer 2020, because I want to get the actual proper translation. So I feel like that matters a lot to me. But for today, what we are going to go ahead and do is just kind of hop into this and get ready. You know what? While we do this as well, it'll be counting as grinding orbs for the 1000 Year Blood War tonight as well. It's killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and then tomorrow I'll be able to do the new 1000 Year Blood War story as well. Just should be a good time. I've also been working on my link slots a lot, so like my Hikone's maxed out now. He's good stuff. All right. I do remember this chapter being very, very interesting for the interactions, and also the Fullbrings become a lot more relevant in like this section of the story. And we get to learn about how Ichigo, Ginjo, and Hikone are all very similar and could all probably become a Soul King. It's very interesting. What is the Soul King? If you guys haven't checked out the previous episodes of me reading through the story as well, and you don't really know what's ongoing, I do suggest going and checking out the rest of the playlist that is available for this series, because there actually is a lot to go through so far. What exactly is the Soul King? He is the linchpin of the world, the very cornerstone which governs the flow of the souls across the universe. If he were to disappear, it is likely that 3 worlds, the Soul Society, the World of Living, and Hueco Mundo, would immediately collapse. Then what was the world like before the linchpin was driven in? There was no before the Soul King. It is unforgivable to even think such a thing. We must be thankful for the Soul King as the absolute pinnacle lives on and continue to revere him. As Soul Reapers, beings who possess wisdom, language, and strength, that is our duty. See, that's the Tsunayashiro household. You can tell from the actual like tapestries. How do you describe sliding door designs? I want to say tapestries is the word for it, but time passes. The past. Tsunayashiro Clan Library. Ah! Can this really be happening? It's all exactly how I imagined. No, beyond what I imagined. The sins of my ancestors are written here. Oh, I see. So those are the bowels of the Soul Society, the Tsunayashiro Clan. I can't believe a monument like this was left behind. This their sins would never be forgotten. No. Must have been left behind as a threat to the other 4 noble clans. Yes, it's just as I desired. To think I was this accurate about how the world works. How truly splendid. Indeed, I must give my thanks. I'm grateful for my distant ancestors' sins. I'm happy for their greatly evil deeds which were hidden away and could not be purified for millions of years. If the world were to become such a vicious place, I too should be vicious. The Tsunayashiro clan was simply a contemptible ends here. Oh. What words like that sometimes just come up. So I guess it's going to be how the official translation is going to go down as well. Like they're going to have a lot of smaller details like this. I'm excited for it. Hopefully they have like translation notes on certain things inside the actual version, because the person that translated the CFYOW previously had like some pseudo notes in places of like things that you would be able to learn about. I'm hoping to actually have that in the next version. What point is there in evil so minor that could be looked down on and despised? Everything is a fraud. What good would it do if I didn't go along with those lies? Yes, I will give in to what my heart wants and sing out my desires. Whether it's to be destroyed by Quincy's, overrun by hollows, or ruined at the hands of someone overly ambitious. If the Soul Society end is near, I will vow to live out my days committing evil. It won't be necessary evil, no. I will laugh at this world as I commit completely unnecessary evils. What a joyful day! The history of the Soul Society has proven my malicious ways are justified. What a fucking character. What an absolute asshole. More time passes, and he did a bunch of evil. Man, what a speech. What an absolute just dick of a man. I like how he also tossed in the overly ambitious to like really throw that to Aizen right there. Just after the Great Soul King War. Royal Palace Main Shrine, the Soul King's Greater Palace. We're gonna see, oh yeah, here we are. Oh, Ichibei drops tonight, man. The thing is, Ichibei is one of those characters I would have really wanted to play as, but because he's a NAD anti-barrier unit, I don't see myself ever actually using him aside from PvP, unfortunately. Like, I saw the stats and skills and stuff like that. I don't see myself using him at all. But he's so cool. He's such a cool unit. Oh my, is that the new Soul King, High Priest? You should already know that there is no new or old when it comes to Soul King. What's significant is that there is still something we respectfully refer to as the Soul King here. So one of those things where all the powers lie within the name? In the worst case scenario, Ichigo would have been sealed with it inside that name. Isn't it a relief that things didn't end up that way, teehee? Oh, I like that kid. I'd feel a bit sad if I couldn't talk to him anymore. The thing is, that's kind of what they were leading up to inside 1000 Year Blood War as well. They were kind of hyping up the idea that they had to power up Ichigo to be able to have him replace the Soul King if it ends up happening. Because it seems like the power of the Soul King is not only in the name, but it's also in the uniting of multiple powers and bloodlines. So for example, first example I can think of is Ginjo. Substitute Soul Reaper is human Soul Reaper. Ichigo's all of them. I don't know what Hikone's whole deal is and why he's special in that kind of way as well. I don't know if he's human turned this or Hollow turned Soul Reaper. It's very interesting. And he kind of is able to unite with Hollows, so it'll be curious to see how that goes. I feel like they might have alluded to it, but I don't really have a clear idea of Hikone's backstory just yet. Aside from the fact that he has a similar power to Ichigo, and Ichigo could also wield Ikimiki Domoe if he also had it. So it's interesting. The Soul King is definitely able to do some stuff. It's also, Urahara was kind of low-key alluding to the fact that Ichigo was gonna have to become the Soul King at the end there. And like the soul tickets they gave Ichigo's friends was for the sake of that. I'm happy he's safe. But he wasn't killed by you and the others. I'm not Juha Baha, you know. I can't foresee the future. In theory, Ichigo Kurosaki should not have been able to defeat him. Rather, we needed him to lose. Fortunately for the kid, Juha Baha obtained the Soul King's power. Because of that, regardless of Ichigo Kurosaki's triumph, the Soul Society was eventually the Soul Society managed to evade collapse. High Priest, was that the will of the Soul King? Or was that the dying wish of the founders of the 5 great noble clans? I was about to call it 4 great noble clans. Sorry, Tsunayashiro. Maybe I'm throwing shade already. Oh no. Now, we must pay our respects to the honorable founders. You aren't doing a good job hiding your hostility. Is that how you view Byakuya Kuchiki and Yoriichi Shihoin as well? Not at all. They are my fellow 13 Court Guard Squad members, my precious friends. They have nothing to do with their ancestors' actions. That being said, they don't pretend those crimes never happened either. Isn't that right, High Priest? You could say that, but in any case, none of the founders of the 5 great noble clans are left. Is that what you call the Soul King? That's the rancid core of the Soul Society. You can't accept this, Mr. Rankar? Right now, nothing more than a remnant of the defeated army. I'm not qualified to say anything. But it is kinda sad and weird. However, I understand why that man who was our former king hated that thing. Oh yeah, I remember this speech. Sorry for all the trouble. We repay you our debt to you one day. Yeah. I like Hayla Bell's sense of duty and stuff like that. I wonder where her character is trying to go to at this point. Because I don't really have like a clear idea of it. We're just going to do some runs with my maxed out Hikone and my Yamamoto here. Because they're kind of the fastest units I have right now. And I decided to go through the entirety of the normal story first and just get that all done and go to the hard instead. So it'll be a little bit harder. At least I have higher health bars. But I think they're still like level 10 or something. Like it's really sad. Present day Hueco Mundo. Oh yeah! Grimmjow disappeared. Do you know where he went? God, this Nell outfit still bothers me so much. Did she pluck out the hair on her head and put it on her arms for some reason? Because there's green on there now. Or did the centaur take her over more? Why is there hair coming out of her muff? Every time I see it, more and more just comes up. Oh, he was seen using a Garganta, smugly left for the world of living or the Soul Society. You don't think he's planning on fighting Ichigo, do you? It'd be a disaster if Grimmjow started rampaging through the world of living. We have to stop him right away. With all due respect, Miss LeaIsChill, despite how he appears, Grimmjow is actually a prudent man who bides his time. If he simply found a pure pleasure in fighting, he would have left for Karakura town already in his last 6 months. You think so? I mean, he just seemed like he acts how he pleases. Grimmjow is a man with deeply ingrained animal instincts. I don't think he'd bother leaving Hueco Mundo, the territory he guards, to attack somebody unless he was a very good reason. But he's like, so every single character that's an Arrancar has a certain purpose they're going towards or a certain thing they're pursuing. Halabel's right now is peace. I don't know what Nell's is at the moment. I don't remember what her thing was. I don't know if it was sacrifice. I think sacrifice might have been Halabel's before. But Grimmjow's is destruction. What is there? So the curious thing is the concept of destruction. If you're trying to put a spin on it, you can also think of it as a positive destruction to create something new. Like Beerus the God of Destruction, for example. Is that what he's trying to pursue right now? So ultimately, where did Grimmjow go and why? He's going to destroy something. Maybe he went on to destroy the remaining Quincy's, or he's chasing after the strange Soul Reaper from before. Exactly. Because he goes and he searches to chase and destroy and pursue. That would mean he'd left his territory. In other words, he must have had a really good reason. I'm actually kind of curious about that Soul Reaper child myself. More precisely, though, the Zanpakuto Soul Reaper was holding. You mean this one? Here we go. We do it. Dude, the fact that all of these characters get one shot no matter what, even when it's on hard, is kind of sad. I wish we had like a nightmare mode for story or something like that, where it's actually like more difficult, so we can actually do these CFYOW things and not just have it be instant nothing. But you know what? We'll do our best anyway. I will be useful. Bwah. And he does it. Neato. Good job, Hikone. You beat that level 28 Arrancar. Real proud of you. This is called Grimmjow Disappeared 1. We'll be going through a whole arc of Grimmjow disappearing. Alrighty. See, I don't really know if they're going to have Hollow affiliation inside this. I'm using Hikone because he's super fast because of the long stride. But I'm hoping I actually get the chance to use my, whatchamacallit, 1,000 Year Blood War Yamamoto today as well. So he's super fun. Now I'm just going to use him here. They're all Arancars, but I'm fine. Who cares about these Rudobon guys, you know? We're all okay. His actual hitboxes are super good. That's why I like him. He's one of the first characters I wanted to max because of that. Because his actual hitboxes on his strong attacks are so strong. And it's easy to aim them as well. I need to get an actual pill, though. Because one of the best items in the game right now for BBS that I found for, like, fast runs is the pills that pull enemies out of the ground, especially with characters that have, like, vortexes and stuff. Like, is this right here? This ultimate? God, chibi skeletons are so weird to me. Has, like, a vortex on it, which helps a lot with trying to just clear things faster. Pop like an ultimate in the middle of the round and just kind of dash around and get all the enemies pulled out of the ground is super nice. Very helpful. Granted, Tokinada doesn't even need anything fancy like that. He just kind of autos and destroys anyway. We're going to follow Grimmjow. Here we go. Alrighty, I'm excited. Because I know that this is going in the direction where we go to Grimmjow versus Loopy. But that's roughly around the place where I stopped, I feel like. Or like, I just rushed through that part of the story. So, this will be interesting. I'm ready. And I'm playing a lot of this game, though. I'm glad to actually finally get properly back to BBS, because I really do love this game. There's just too much to do right now. And a lot of it's not really that fun for me, so it's hard. You're really going to? Is it really okay to leave Hueco Mundo unattended? I just want to figure out what the true motives of the Soul Society. I'll leave, bringing back Grimjow to you. If we ignore the Soul Reaper child, I fear he'll become an enemy like Juha Baha one day. Oh, hey Lilioto, how you doing? Are you gonna have like one of those chew sprites? They're on the move. Huh? Really? Candy, Manny, where are you? Headed for the world of living and the Soul Society. Probably the latter if they got involved with the weird Soul Reaper. Might be our chance to meet up with Candy and Manny. So what should we do? Should we follow them and see what happens? Yeah, but let's not do anything rash for now. We should try and figure out where the Candy and Manny were. Or where Candy and Manny are fighting these hollows to distract the Soul Reapers. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna use Tokinata here. His strong attacks one shot, really? How sad do you have to be to lose to strong attacks on a Chappie character? Very unfortunate for you guys. Honestly, you should be ashamed. But I'm doing this anyway. Man, this game really needs difficulty inside these missions, especially when it comes to like having to grind out the same level over and over. I'm gonna do this though. I actually love his animation so much. One Nad should kill though. Yeah, okay. Jeez, didn't even crit and it did like 10k on a non-killer. Tokinata's crazy. I'm still trying to max him out fully. He's right now at 5-10-0. So I'm slowly working on it, but it takes a while. Oh, there's so much to the story actually. Shuhei visits Urahara's shop. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Ready to go find a bit of guitar, guys? It's time to go and get that sick-ass beat. Oh man, there was so many fillers of Shuhei with his band. I don't even know if that's canon. But I guess it is, considering the fact that he has it here. He also has a motorcycle that's inside CFYOW as well. He like rides one around the Soul Society. It's very interesting. We're gonna head out here though. Man, are we gonna learn more about the cult? I want to go and find out more about that right now. That's like the main thing. I feel like I forget a lot of the details toward later parts because they didn't really talk about it a lot after. As they just kind of drop how Aura has the Fullbring cult ongoing and how they know about the world of the non-living, and it's kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie. Seriously, Kisuke? This is a guitar from the legendary Garumuna trance incident. Yeah, it's a replica of a replica of a replica. However, it's gone full circle and become something very original. In other words, it's a genuine copy of the real thing. But it's just a copy, isn't it? That's an amateur's way of thinking. Huh? The original prototype was fine-tuned by multiple artisans. This copy is a mirror that reflects all of their souls, an imitation that improves on the other limitations that can sometimes give birth to something so authentic it passes as the original. Legend passed down through the hands of the people until last arrived in the Promised Land. Don't you see it? I guess. Look at this. It's been 30 years since that legend, but it shines as if it's brand new. The scar engraved on the back is just proof of the legend. It's as fresh as if it was carved yesterday. An original could never look like this. What you see before you is a once-in-a-lifetime miracle that could only occur because it was freshly made. Now that you mention it. What do you say? If you buy it now, I can offer you a discount, let you have it for a mere 3 months' salary. Isn't that a bit pricey? Well, it was handmade by me, after all. Wait. Okay, but all the features built in this thing make it well worth the price. This guitar could even be used as a Zonpak toe sheath. Yo! Become Rose. It's really practical. Well. I take out a loan. Oh my god. The idea of Shuhei pulling Kaze Shini out of a guitar is fucking rad. Or better yet, have him go into Shikai with the inside the guitar and it just pops out the sides with like the 2 blades and you're like, I'm ready. It's time. After the loan negotiations are complete, he goes. Yeah, all right. Let's go do this. It takes so long to get through these stories and we're out here buying guitars. Oh. I wish these had more content to them. I don't know if that would be like having it have multiple stages, because For me personally, for a story like this, I would be perfectly fine if they made it so you didn't have to get out of the menu and then back in the menu every time. And they may just let you keep on going through each individual one. And like, there's just a button that says continue and just automatically continues the next one anyway. Because inside a story like this, you want it to flow. You want it to keep on going and going and going. It's really hard to read this. They do a really weird job with that. Thank you again for meeting me today. Now, I completely understand. I've gathered all the answers you're looking for right here. Really? Thanks for going out of your way to do that. Secret recipe, Urahara Shop's original candy. How to make drip drop hollow candy. Start measuring out the equal and generous amounts of sugar and salt, knead them together with an adequate amount of honey. The crucial step, add a large amounts of vegetable oil and butter to transform the flavor. It will make tears drip drop from your eyes. It's just a candy recipe for something absurd, unhealthy candy nonetheless. The thing is, that wouldn't taste good. Vegetable oil, sugar, salt, and honey. That sounds like shit. Wow, I can't believe I read it out loud. It's the ace up our sleeve, a candy I can't even sell at our store due to the health and taste issues. Then keep it up your sleeve. I'm able to use this for future articles, so I'm going to take this with me. Oh, seriously? That's all yours. Probably shouldn't taste test the candy yourself. On a more serious note, I don't have much to say about the war. I just happen to carry out the strategies at the right time. That's all. If anything, I should be thanking everyone who made it possible to execute my plan in the first place. Kisuke. No. Kisuke Urahara, former head of the Research and Development. I'm here to expose your past. Don't make such a grim face suddenly, Shuhei. What would you do if Jinta, who's peeking through the sliding door over there, started crying? He'll wet the bed again tonight. Like hell I'd cry. I never wet the bed either, you damn liar. I'll whoop your butt. Ow, 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 ow. What the hell, Tessai? You shouldn't use that kind of language, Jinta. Kisuke, I'm going shopping. Thanks. Today we got stuck up on 500 kilograms of bouncy balls and bring Jinta along to help you carry them. What the hell? Isn't 500 kilograms too much? You're rude. Leave my feet alone. I am uncomfortable about what Ururu and Jinta are doing behind closed doors. Why is she touching his feet? Okay. That's right. Laugh while you want, while you work. I think it's funny. Keep your spirits up. Oh. Shuhei is also curious why Ururu's into feet. But like, Shuhei gets it. Shuhei's been around Omaida long enough. He understands why people are into feet. Because Omaida's explained it in detail while he's been drunk. It's okay. I get it. I get it. But also, what the fuck? Why did they mention his feet? Alright. Sure. Leave my feet alone, Ururu. Blush. What the fuck? Alright, get out of here. Thank you. I'll probably do like one more level here, because we're already at like almost half an hour. These videos take so long to actually do, but I like the stories a lot they actually convey here. Just wish it was a little bit better structured, honestly. Like, you don't need to have this extra pop-up on every single one of these and like a reselection of the character you're bringing along. It's not that difficult. But I'm just gonna... You know what? I want to use a weird team. I want to use someone strange. You know what? I want to play as... Nuitora right now. I'm gonna use this team and then just use him for the entirety of this quest. Because, like, I may as well just use anyone that I can at the moment. Oh, here's also something weird. So, for Transcendence, I can't really do a great job at, like, working on it because I've been spending all my soul tickets on, like, actual inheritance grinding and stuff recently. But I want to work on actual Transcendence slots soon. I currently have a bunch of human scrolls from the new event for Christmas. So if I pull Orihime, she's the only character I'll be able to get like semi-maxed out. It'll be kind of weird, but I'm curious if that'll happen. Actually, Orihime looks pretty good. She has a heal barrier, so like, I imagine she'll probably be really solid. Now then, since you've cleared everyone out, I can assume you'll answer all my questions. Well, who can say? Maybe I'll just be even more elaborate and about dodging your questions. Don't worry, it doesn't matter how much you mess around in here. I'll make it so that everyone who reads Serte Bulletin will think that Kisuke Urahara is a hero. Isn't that already half fabrication? Anyway, aren't you the one hiding your true feelings and intentions? You seem flustered. Huh? that's just because from here on out, this interview will be half work and half for my personal interest. Like, see, I'm not really someone to separate private and public matters to begin with, so I don't mind. You can be blunt. The truth is, before I publish this article, I have to release an extra edition first. Extra edition? To announce the inauguration of the Tsunayashiro clan's new head. You know about that? Not really. Yoichi just happened to pass by and mention a change in the head. Yeah, alright. Something about about the new head of the 4 great noble clans is a very ambitious man. Tokinata Tsunayashiro. So you do know something. Well, never really come in direct contact with him. I do think that Shinsu would know a lot more than I do. I know the connection between Kaname and Tokinata, but that was long before I became captain. Guess I just have my theories, although it's uncouth to talk about someone's past based on nothing but conjecture. Oh, I'm having trouble. These sentences are so long-winded. It's because these characters are the kinds that just really convey everything, and they're talking about such difficult things as well that they have to go through everything. It's very over the top. It's hard to talk about. I don't know. It's weird. I don't have a clear understanding of his past either, but that's not what I wanted to ask you about. The other day I ran into a child of a Soul Reaper. He had a connection. He seems to have a connection to. No matter how you look at it, something about that child feels abnormal. Hoping you can give me some sort of clue around him. A child Soul Reaper. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and use Nuitora here. Nuitora is still quite cool of a unit. The issue is I don't really get the chance to use him very often because he's a NAD unit, and NAD units don't go with my playstyle. Most of the time, whenever I do inheritance grinding, I want to do co-op because it's more fun for me. So, like, I'm not going to run a NAD unit on co-op at all. It's sad. I miss this dude. He's so cool looking. The issue is, I don't like PvP. PvP isn't well implemented, and people have said that many times. Here. Ready to go into first person and get stabbed by this man? Here he goes. Jesus. The fact that it goes in and there's like a blood splatter, and then a second one, it's so messed up. Here, we're gonna do one more. This will probably be the last one, because I think this is a story segment. No, it's another thing to play. Okay. We're gonna do 74 and then we'll wrap up for today. There's a lot of stuff to do inside this though. Oh, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still like really enjoying it. I think I might just need to go and read through the entirety of the novel, honestly. I might just need to dedicate some time to it. Cause like, I feel like if I translate it into EPUB form, I talked about this last time, but it would just be a lot easier to just kind of swipe through. The issue is it's on Tumblr right now, so it's hard to look at for long periods of time. Because whenever I read stuff on my phone, for example, I got through 40 chapters of Vinland Saga last night, just because I felt like it, and it was on my phone. So I want to get to it. I want to try and read through the entirety of it. I just want to support the original series, though. Tsunosuke Yamada, yes, I know him. He was a Squad 4 lieutenant back when I was still over there. Honestly, I'd never seen Kaido like that before. Natsuri Yamada is very talented, but his older brother is even more impressive. His way of talking and his aura is nothing like his younger brother's, though. Yeah, he's extremely skilled. He's like me in a lot of ways. We're unsatisfied until we meet our goals, and we'll prepare as many means as necessary to achieve them. Except my focus always lies on my own life. In other words, my goal was to win fights. For Tsunosuke, it was to save patients in front of him. That's the difference between us. Like a model doctor to me. But outside of saving the sick and injured in front of him, his ethics were a bit skewed. Because of that, he and Retsu had many disagreements. However, that was all on the surface. They had a lot of respect for one another. I think the veteran court guard squads trust him even now. Yeah? I'm gonna use Kenny here, by the way. I'm just gonna go on like a little walk here. Kenny goes on a walk and accidentally kills the entirety of the hollow population in Karakura town. That's how it goes. Inosuke is one of those weird things. It's also really weird to hear people talk about Retsu in past tense, but she is not around anymore at all. Just how it goes. Alrighty, howdy. I actually love this special a lot. Wish he had like a big swing though, instead of just having like the thing around him. Good stuff though. My Kenny's already 555, but I don't have any good links for him is my issue. I'd use him more often if I had the ability to. You sensed a strange shift of pressure coming from the Hikone child. Yes, and I don't know if you'll believe what I'm about to say. I was in such a hurry I didn't fully comprehend at the time, but thinking back there was other things mixed in with the spiritual pressure of a Soul Reaper. Mixed in, meaning, also sense traces of hollows, ordinary humans, and even Quincy's. Yeah! Not to mention, Hikone didn't appear from the Senkaimon, but from a hole in the Garganta. Yeah, okay, it's hard to explain, the souls seem to cobble together. Natsuri Yamada said he had a lot of trouble healing the child because of that. Interesting. I see, so the Tsunayashiro clan went that far. However, the hollow element shouldn't be integral, unless there's another possibility. Hmm? Oh. Oops, excuse me, I got lost in my thoughts. No problem, I was also confused because my first time feeling the spiritual pressure like that. Isn't it incorrect to say it was your first time? It's not coming to mind. You should at least know one other person with a mixed spiritual pressure, Shuhei. Ichigo Kurosaki. That's right, normally his basic spiritual pressure is one of a normal human or a Soul Reaper. Are you aware that deep down he had elements of Hollow and Quincy's as well? Now that you mentioned it, Hantaro did say that Hikone was similar to Ichigo in another sense. But what does that mean? Something about Hikone's spiritual pressure seems different from Ichigo's on a fundamental level. It's very artificial, it seems. And if it's true, I don't think that it exactly concerns Ichigo. They're not exactly the same, but here's another example. There was someone else who had elements of Hollow and a power of Soul Reaper mixed with another. There's another, meaning there longer is. Right, not here anymore. Ginjo! Her rumor that he assisted Ichigo at the time of the Royal Palace. Know anything about that? I'm sure you've seen the wanted posters. Above all else, he's been transporting not a soul, but a corpse to the Serite. It'd be strange if you hadn't heard of him. You don't mean... How much do you know about the first substitute Soul Reaper? Kugo Ginjo! Yeah! Yeah, alright. So that's exactly what I was thinking of exactly before. Makes a ton of sense, honestly. I'm curious how Ginjo got mixed in with Hollows, though. Because naturally, we've had whisperings of the secret of the Soul Reapers before, and the fact that things did happen back then, but we don't really have like a clear idea. Also, reset just happened, apparently, about 20 minutes ago. I'm hyped. I'm ready. Tonight at 3 a.m., there's going to be new 1000-Year Blood War banners coming up as well, so I'll be doing polls over on twitch.tv of that. But for now, thank you guys for watching this episode of Bleach Brave Souls. I'll be back soon to do some more of the CFYOW story as well, but that right there exactly reveals what I was talking about just a second ago. Hikone has a mixed bloodline right now, and seems to be either artificially or somehow tampered with by the Tsunayashiro clan themselves. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. I've heard spoilers of certain elements and forms and stuff like that, but I don't really have like a clear idea of everything. And when I read it, I was kind of out of it as well. So I need to get back to it. For now though, thanks for watching everybody. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys for my polls tonight. Bye everybody.